Good day. I finished doing a couple of errands, and so am I gonna cook steak at home, or I'm gonna go eat out? I'm gonna go to the Waffle House. That's where I decided to go, the Waffle House. All right, so I parked. One other couple eating in the Waffle House. The whole thing is empty. And I walked in, I ignored the first sign. Ignored it. The little yellow chains on all of the daggone chairs, except for 3. So they're only allowing 3 tables to eat from. And what's funny is the 3 tables that they're allowing you to eat from are all next to each other. This is getting weird. This is getting weird. Now, the last time I was in there was in the middle of your pandemic, and they had these little plastics dividers where you go and you sit, and they got these little plastic screens separating the tables, so you can eat almost at every table. But they had a little plastic divider. They took the plastic dividers down and just roped the place off like a crime scene. So I see one empty seat, and I go for it. She says, "No, you got to sit over here." So I sit in the corner. So I'm sitting right next to the one couple that's in there, and then there's another chair. So there's a booth. They're all next to each other, and the entire rest of the place is roped off in yellow. I sit down, put my headphones in. I'm listening to a powerful C-Star in my Bluetooth, and I'm gonna include it in the link because it has this video. Has nothing to do with COVID, and maybe it was just bad timing. I don't know. I walk in there, I sit down. I'm sitting there about 5, 6, 7 minutes, and when I walk through the door, the first lady goes to break. No big deal. Who knows how long she was, working before she had a break? She goes to break. I'm sitting there. Next lady grabs her bag and her keys. And they all with the break, and I'm sitting there. Nobody in the restaurant, behind the counter at least. And body language, nonverbal communication is stronger than what people are actually saying to you. The nonverbal communication is going to match what's in the link in this description. And I don't want to talk bad about them. It's just, because I've gone there before. It's just that it wasn't a good look. I sat there for about 8 minutes. I got up and I walked out. I'm gonna go to that was the Waffle House. I'm gonna go to the Huddle House. It's closer to my house, actually. The nonverbal body language of these 2 employees matched what the lady in the description is going to be talking about, which it needs to be said anyway, and it needs to be said by a female. Certain things need to be said by a female. It just is what it is, So in the future, if there's a topic I want to talk about that's different from topics I have been talking about, I have a plethora of strong females that have already covered that topic that I will share with my subscribers and whoever they need to share that with. You know what I mean? It needs to come from y'all. Not that we have a problem talking about it. Bobby Hemmett said a long time ago that this culture's done. This culture's done. And he meant it. And he was right. It's getting to the point where I'm considering not even making videos anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it's other than the 279, that I have in my group here that we talk to, and that I do my best to answer all of y'all. And if I haven't, hit me up. You say you didn't answer me, and I'll go through and I'll answer you. Because the dialogue's important, and I want you to know that I give a shit that you take time to listen. This is not getting any better. Social distancing has hurt worldwide, particularly here, where you have access to technology and handheld devices that allow you to take social distancing to the next step. All you care about is what's on the phone. And people are getting hurt just walking while using their phones. That's how disconnected they are from what's going on in their immediate surroundings. This video is not about that. This video is about nonverbal communication. This video is about respect. I correct myself. The lack of respect and where that comes from. It's become culturally ingrained, a certain level for disrespect for certain groups of people. Link is going to be in the description. Links in the description. I'm going to let the C-Star handle my light work. Yeah, I will say this though. I'm contrary to popular belief. I don't have an overinflated ego. I just don't. This high value man stuff that has been thrown around now, or whatever. That's a first world conversation. I'm digressing a little bit. It's a first world conversation. The lights go out and the shelves get empty. Your definition of a high value man changes overnight. I've said that. That's as far as I want to go with that. I'm not an alpha male. I'm not. I'm a sigma male. Sigma. You've all heard of alpha male. Many of you have not heard of sigmas. It's not even important for me to do a video on that or to address that. That's something you can look up on your own. If you're interested in understanding my mentality or my mindset or the perspective from which I come from, understanding what a sigma male is and what their traits are will make a lot of what I say and allow how I move more understandable, or more relatable. It'll be some eye-opening moments. The link will be in the description. I will include a link in the description in case one doesn't have the time to Google sigma male, and maybe I may end up talking about it at one point either. But if I don't talk about it, your exploration of what a sigma male is and your enlightenment on the subject will show you why I don't care to talk about it. It's just something that I don't care to be understood on. Thank you for coming. Links in the description.